Hey guys, it's Wednesday, April the 3rd. Hope everybody had a good night, good trading day. I've had a good week so far. We're going to go over the trades that I had from yesterday, which was, the first one was pound dollar. Remember I got in over here. Didn't exactly get that low, but got basically right on my yearly pivot, which I talked to you about yesterday, or major importance, and there you go. So as you can see, I was able to get half off. Then we had this big huge gap up, so I immediately moved my stop up after that happened to that low, and then we had more push-ups, so now I've moved my stop up to the low of this candle. I'm right at it, right at the low. So first half got my 30 pips, and the second half exploded big time for right at almost 100. If I get stopped out, it's going to be 90. If I get stopped out, it'll be about 90 plus the other 30. So as you can see, that's why I trade this way. See, we did fill in that gap over here, so you would imagine that at some point this gap is going to get filled in. And with the non-farm payroll here in the U.S. on Friday morning, a good chance that that's going to help push that to there. And I'll be looking for another buy opportunity off of this yearly pivot. So I'm hoping it's not going to come down here far enough that it continue to push up. I'm hoping it's going to go at least up into here, so give me well over 100 on my second half, plus the 30 I got on the first half. So this is a perfect example for those who don't well, I've actually had people say, you don't ever have losing trades. Oh yes, I do, but they're small, they're very small, low risk trades. And I can have 4 or 5 small trades in a row, and then I have one like this. It wipes out every one of them 5 losses, plus I gain money. So like I've said before, if I posted my wins and losses, nobody would come to my YouTube channel, because once they've seen that, say for instance I lost 5 straight, say 15, say I lost 15 pips on each trade. A lot of times it's not that. A lot of times it's less than 15, but I'm just going to take that as an average. So that would be 75 pips off of those 5 losing trades. Then I have one trade like this where I get basically about 140, 150. So now I've wiped out the $75 loss and gained $75. So I would be putting 1 win, 5 losses, and I left it at that. If I left it at that, how long you think people's going to stay on that channel? They won't. They'll leave. They'll say, that guy's a loser, he's no good, I don't want to follow him or learn from him. But what they would miss out on is that, yes, I had 6 trades, I only had 1 winner, 5 losers, but I made money. See, that's what those other traders on YouTube do. They post them wins and losses, but you have no clue as to how many pips they got off of those. And I'd almost guarantee you that off the winners, they got anywhere from 8 to 10 pips off each winner. And the losers they had were more than likely bigger than what their winners were. So you kind of make up your mind who'd you rather follow. Those are deceiving. Believe me, those are deceiving when they post numbers like that. Because that's not what you want to know. You want to know how many pips did you get total. So that was the pound dollar. Aussie dollar I did not get because I was in the pound dollar. I don't like, of course it worked too. I would have been in over here, anywhere in there. Low risk trade. For example, here's the low risk trade. That low, that my arrows is 64.80. Let's say you didn't get that one. Let's say you got this low, 64.85. 4.5 plus 2.5 on the spread, $7 risk for this return. So it's pretty self-explanatory. Of course, I wasn't in that trade, pound CAD. I was in this trade, and you see what happened. I was able to get in over here on this candle. Didn't get the low, but got close. I basically had a $12 risk on this trade. That's it. Big Mac combo meal. Upsize. I was able to get half off. When it pushed back up here, I moved the stop to here. You can see what happened. I got stopped out. But when it made that big candle push down, another low risk trade, I jumped back in it. I am out of this trade because of these big candles. Up candle, up candle. When those happens, I move it up. And I actually pushed it because when it gets up this is, I don't know if it's green on your computer or not, but it is on mine. That's the color I have. When it gets up to that, that's a major resistance for the day. It may push up a little bit higher like it did, but then it come back down. I got stopped out on that candle low. But I was able to get 40 pips on the first half. And the second half, I got almost 100. It's about 90 again. Correct. 30. Let me see if my math's right. 80. Sorry, 80. About 80 on the second half. 40 on the first half. 120. So that was the two trades I was in. Of course, I could have got in the Aussie dollar. It did the same thing, but I don't like being in two currencies that's going to move the same direction, because if it moves against you, it just doubles it. Of course, it doubles it too if it wins. The pound yen pushed up. I wasn't looking for buys. Those were the two opportunities right there to get in buys. That's what happened. I'm looking for sales now on the pound yen. I'm actually looking to get in this short on the pound yen. And I'll add to the position if it comes up into here tonight. If it doesn't, I'm sticking with it. I'll take the low risk trade because it's a low risk trade right now. Euro New Zealand. I'm not in this, and you can see why. Up, down, up, down, up, down. And it's going nowhere. Not in the Euro New Zealand. Now, the pound New Zealand has actually set up a buy. I'm going to look for a buy opportunity on the pound New Zealand. That would be during the Asian session. Yep, during the Asian session. That candle right there is actually may help me to get in. I'm trying to see how far we are. We're pretty far away. We're actually in the middle, almost. Not quite, a little over the middle from each of the yearly pivots. So I got to look to see how this is going to do, because the Euro New Zealand has nothing, and that one is not looking good. It's got about 20 minutes left on that candle, so I'm going to watch it, see what it does. I won't get in until after 6 o'clock though, Eastern time. New Zealand yen, again, I don't only taking sales on the New Zealand yen. It could have got in there, made money. That's where my arrows come in to help. I created these. You can't buy them. You can't get them from nowhere else. That's the ones I created myself with the help of a friend of mine that writes this Java script code, because I wanted to let him know this is what I wanted to do, what to look for, and then he wrote it. I know nothing about that stuff, so that's why fortunately I have a friend that does, and that helped me out a lot. As you can see, I've had many people say I'd like to be able to buy those. I don't sell them because too many people resell them. They change them up a little bit, call them their own, resell them. I'm in a position where I don't need to sell them. I don't have to. So that was the New Zealand yen. The Euro Aussie has made a buy. I am in this trade. That is the only one I'm in, but I am looking to get in the pound New Zealand. Of course, I got stopped out on the pound. Well, I'm not stopped out yet on the pound dollar. I'm still in it, but there's a good chance tonight it'll get stopped out. Pound CAD, it did get stopped out. Euro Aussie. That candle that I got in right there, that low, I'll show you what the low risk trade is. Arrow shows up, it runs away. That's not far enough down to come back. There it is to come back. The low of the arrows is 164.85. That low is 164.88. Now I did not get 88. I got 92. So I've got an $8 risk plus 3.5 on the spread. I'm risking $11.50. No, actually I'm not even risking that. 92. What is that? 3.5, $7.50 is what I'm risking, because my stop is at this low, not over here, because that's only about 2.5 away from where the low is. So if it takes that out, it's going to take that one out. So save a little money, $7.50. I am long on the Euro Aussie, hoping that it's going to push up. I got how many more have I got to go? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 14. I have got 16 more pips for it to push up, and then I can take half off and then move it to break even. Actually, I may move it to break even plus $1 or $2, so it can't lose no money if it pushes up there. If it doesn't, I lose $7.50. A Starbucks coffee, basically, right? And then how much it is now? That's ridiculous. Euro CAD. Let me write the down. What terrible writing. Huh. And I'm looking for the pound New Zealand. That'll be after 6 o'clock though, so that's still 15 minutes away, and who knows how that candle's going to look like. So that's the Euro CAD. I did not get in this trade. You see what happened. Arrow showed up and it just ran away. This is going to come back. Now that's a yearly pivot, so we closed above it. So I don't know if that's going to come back to that. That's what I'm looking for to come back. Somewhere down in right about here, somewhere in there, to look for a by around 75-80 area. It's a good ways off from that now. This may just come down in here and then turn back up. Got to keep an eye on the Euro CAD for a buy, but it won't be a buy till it's down here. Pound Aussie. I got in this yesterday, and let's see, right in there's my got half off, and I got stopped out, and I am back in on this one. The stop is this low right now because I am in at 60, almost 63, and I'm just up 7 pips right now, but I'm not going to lose much money at all. Again, with spread about $6 or $7. So I have to take these trades when they show up. I have to. Let me see. I think there was no. That was it. Oh, pound Aussie. CAD yen, I only look for sales. I'm not in this one yet because it didn't give you a chance. It's got to push back up into here, and then I'll look for a sell on CAD yen. Euro yen, same thing. I got to look for the setup for a sell. It's not there yet. Aussie yen, only looking for sales too. This one has set up, but I don't want to be in too many of these, so the Euro yen is the one I'm going to be in. Don't want to be in too many tied to the yen. So thank you guys for the subscribes. I appreciate that very much. And again, it just lets me know that I'm hopefully helping somebody, and the trading education I'm providing. Trade at your own risk. Only trade money you can afford to lose. These strategies and the signals are only for trading education purposes only. Of course, we have to say that legally. But the video is being recorded as usual. It will be posted in about 15-20 minutes. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to go to the video or yesterday's video, and you can put underneath the video, there's a comment section. That's where you can put your questions or comments, and I will get back to them usually pretty quickly. Wow, can't talk today. What was I going to say? Lost my train of thought there. I have had a couple people that messaged me on my Gmail account off YouTube about that they don't understand when the arrows are supposed to pop up. Well, you're not supposed to understand when the arrows pop. That's something I created. That just gives me the signal. Okay, it's time to look. It doesn't mean it's a trade yet. It just means there's a possibility of a trade, but it's time for me to look, because these don't show up on every candle. So with using an hour chart, I've got plenty of time to kill and do other things, and that's why I created this. And then I've had some that want me to put actually this morning again on the Gmail. I don't know why people are not going into under the video. It's a lot easier to go into the video and just put in the comment section or ask a question there. But anyway, they were looking at the same thing to post the wins and losses that I have, and I've explained that in several videos, but apparently they don't. It's just like posting an ad on Craigslist or Facebook Marketplace. If you've ever done that and you posted on the ad where it's a little bit longer than usual, nobody reads the full thing. This is the same way. Nobody, when they do the video, they don't watch the whole video or listen to the whole video, and otherwise they'd figure that out. It's pretty common sense stuff. So I'm hoping to be back with another video tomorrow. I'm taking my car in for servicing. I mean, you can have an appointment, it can still be 2 hours later before they get to it, so I don't know how that's going to work out. So I'm going to try my best to have another video. Maybe I can do one late, like today, is I'm trying to get where these trades play out, and then you guys can actually see them better, because it seems like after they've played out, you have a better idea, understanding that you can actually hold these trades. So I'm hoping that's going to be of some help. I'm still wanting to do live streaming, but just not having the response from people. I've only actually had 2 people that's responded to bring back, because I used to do live streaming, but nobody showed up. That was even after I paid for marketing to put it out there for live streaming. So I won't do that no more. I won't be paying. I'll be using the free marketing myself. But until people say, hey, bring it back, I want to watch it, ask questions on there, as of right now there is none. There's only 2 people that's responded, and that's just not worth my time to do that. Because like I said, I don't charge anything. This is free. I give up my time. My time is valuable, just like everybody else's is. So we'll be back with another video, probably late like this tomorrow. So I hope you guys have a good night. If you're in trades, please monitor them, move your stops if you can, and we'll see y'all excuse me, tomorrow.